Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Wonderful. Perfect.
Thank you very much.
Here you go.
You have a
great
wonderful day.
You too.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Day one of Yellowstone.
It's dangerous here.
It's very dangerous. We would love to be doing this outside, but the topic of the campground is the mosquitoes.
Every conversation while walking the dog this morning was, "Good morning, mosquitoes. Good morning, mosquitoes."
Yeah, it's the attack of the mosquitoes, that's for sure.
I've never seen anything like it. And I lived in Florida.
And these mosquitoes here are a little different than what we're used to in the East. The East, large mosquitoes.
Right.
That you may get a bite here and there. These guys, they're killer mosquitoes.
They're very aggressive.
Very aggressive.
And I like to think I'm so clever. So I go out suited up, long sleeves, long pants, socks over the pants, hat on, glasses on, came inside, even with bug spray, and I had mosquito bites all over my face and on my head.
Yeah, I've never seen mosquitoes like here in Yellowstone. I think that there's not supposed to be any bugs in Yellowstone, so we heard.
They lie.
Yeah, they lie.
Or the mosquitoes don't play by the rules. But
Yeah, that's probably.
I've never had a mosquito bite on my head. They get in your hair. I mean, it's crazy. So
they're massive. So we're taking off day one. Not really sure where we're gonna go.
I am. I just haven't told him yet.
Made it to Fairy Falls.
Great payoff.
Great payoff. Not the most interesting hike.
No. Very easy. Very family friendly. Well maintained. It's long, but it's not challenging.
No, not at all. Basically, any nature path around any city. It's kind of like that.
Yeah. So. Very well maintained.
What was interesting was the
fire damage.
The fire damage, yes, the fire damage of 88.
1988, so 30 years later, this is what we're seeing.
It's amazing. I can't imagine how devastating it was through here. But the natural reseeding, 30 years of growth.
Yeah. So when you see these smaller pine trees that kind of look like Christmas trees, that's what it took 30 years to rebuild, for nature to rebuild. So these fires, it's rough.
It is. So we have to hike back down the not so interesting hike that we just hiked back up. So.
But because we're going to go find somewhere beautiful to picnic. Don't really want to break our lunch out here in the middle of bear country because that's just not very smart now, is it? So we're going to get back down maybe somewhere along the river. It's so pretty down there. Come with us. So we just saw Old Faithful, and it was exactly what I expected it to be. It was kind of one of these. Yep, all right, let's go. the Old Faithful experience?
It was fun. Something everybody should do. Although the Bellagio is better, and I don't think it's every hour and a half. I think it's every half hour. But that's just my opinion. We did it.
We are outside of Big Sky, Montana.
Yes, we are, and we're about to go on the what river?
Gallatin.
Gallatin River.
Yes, they have very kindly suited us with full body wetsuits, fleeces, splash jackets, which we're getting ready to put on, wet boots, and they are very gracious about the GoPros here. They're going to let us attach one to a helmet. So let's go rafting.
I know, it's that last one. Oh, that was awesome. How you doing? You doing okay?
I'm covered from about mid-leg down, but I'm fine. In my hands.
Did you enjoy it, or was it torture?
No. It was so much fun. So if you decide to drive Firehole Canyon Drive, and you should, no large vehicles, no RVs, no trailers, no towing. It's a one-way 2-mile stretch, and there are so many places to pull over and check out the falls, the white waters, the river. It's kind of like being in a theme park almost, but nature did this, not man.
About to do some fishing in Firehole River in Wyoming, very close to Montana, so I'm getting there. The guy at the fly shop, Jackal's Fly Shop in West Yellowstone, gave me a bunch of tips. He also gave me this. It's a number 4 dry fly. Look at that thing, huge. So he says this is the spot and this is the buck. So we're about to find out. great things about Yellowstone is the wildlife and the bison all over the place. But you have to be respectful. You have to stay back. Don't disturb them. And even this feels close to it, but it's crazy. So I guess we found where the buffalo roam.
The other main attractions in Yellowstone that everyone flocks to is the Grand Prismatic.
And this was one of the things that you were looking forward to on this trip.
I was, because it's so beautiful, but I didn't understand why it was what it was. And the intense blue is from sunlight stuck in particles in the water. And then the oranges and yellow are thermophiles. They're actually living organisms. Very interesting. Cool.
Yeah, and then that steam coming out, rolling off, going into the river, which is beautiful. But then the sensation going from hot to the cool breeze back, it's really something else when you're up here.
It is, and it's an easy walk, so absolutely worth doing.
That was Yellowstone.
That was Yellowstone. What a really cool place.
Yes, very cool place. And the mosquitoes love Yellowstone.
You know, I don't want to be dramatic and over-exaggerate, but if you come to Yellowstone in June, it's almost bad enough to ruin your trip.
They are awful.
We tried everything. We layered up. We used the bug spray. We used the candles. We used the mosquito machine. And I'd say I'm leaving here with no less than 35 bites.
Well, you must be sweeter than I am. 'Cause I don't
We
have
all
bugs.
already knew that. That is not newsworthy. But it's such a unique part of land. It feels a lot like being in an amusement park, but it's nature's amusement park. And there's so much more here to do than Old Faithful. So many wonderful hikes and activities. Just spending time down on the river is exceptional. But you will need to either not come in June or really gear up for the mosquitoes.
So that's Yellowstone.
Yellowstone, really cool place.
Yeah, except for you spraying the camera.